Hi, it's Sunshine, and I am the creator of the ABCube formula for solving Rubik's Cubes, and today I'm working on what is known as the corner parity. On a 4x4 it looks like this. Well, it can look anytime. By this I mean that two of the corners, the first four corners are correct. Everything is solved at the last corners. Two of them are out of place. This is always caused by the reduction method, doing the corners and edges, centers, edges, and then corners last. Parities can happen. If it, on a 2x2, this is what it would look like. And on a 2x2, you wouldn't stop there. You would simply rotate the cube. So, give me a minute, sorry. What happens is, in the AB cube method, if the first four corners are solved, you look at the second four corners and you look at the side. If yellow is on top on all corners, you look at the blue. It does not equal green. Either ignoring everything but the corners, you're looking at the other colors, and either one side will match, all of them will match, or none of them will match. And in this case, one side matches, and so that goes to the back. And if you do formula B for the top row and the left and right columns, you move this cube away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down, and then formula A to bring your yellow back to the top works with these two corners. You move this cube away, the space down, the cube into the space, and the space and the cube together back up. And you're going to do it twice because that moves these down and around. When the yellow's on top, move it out of the way. Formula A to bring yellow back to the top again. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Move it out of the way, keep the cube stable. Continue with formula A, out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. And because it always takes a multiple of 6, your bottom, as long as you did not rotate the cube, your bottom is still solved. Now, if you set the top so that the corners are now correct, you can see that what you thought the edges were correct, when the edges were correct this way, but the corners were not. And so when you set the corners correct, the edges then need to be placed again. I'm going to do that again, just so you can see what I did. Formula B, away, up, back, second up, away, down, back, second down, and formula A to bring your color back to the top, out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Slide the top to protect it, keep the cube stable. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Yellow's on top, move it out of the way, keep the cube stable. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Set the corners, and you can see that the edges need to be placed again. This is what it looks like on a 2x2. The corners that match are away from you, and you do formula B, away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. Bring the yellow back to the top, out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Slide it to the right, slide it to the left to protect it. Keep the cube stable. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Slide again. Continue with A. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Set the top, and with a 2x2, it's solved because all you have is corners. These corners are correct. Now you cannot have you can have it on a void cube. You can have these two this corner parity. And the reason why you can have it on a void cube and not on a 3x3, this is what happens with a 3x3. In order to get that situation, the center was a quarter turn off. So if you correct the center by one, if you rotate the center till it's correct, then the parity will disappear. So I'll come back to that one. Again, formula B, up, up, down, down. Formula A to bring yellow back to the top. Down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Slide the yellow out of the way to protect it, keep the cube stable. Out, down, in, up, formula A again, out, down, in, up. Move it out of the way, keep going with formula A, out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. And set the corners, and you can see that these need to be switched. And I'm going to do that with this one again so you can see. Up, up, down, down. Formula A now. Out, down, in, up. Out, down, in, up. Slide it out of the way. Out, down, in, up. Out, down, in, up. Slide it out of the way. Once more. Out, down, in, up. Out, down, in, up. And set the top. Now you can see they're going to need to be fixed, but the reason why is you can also see that the center is a quarter turn off. So we'll come back to that. Back to my 2x2s here. My 4x4s, sorry. Once the corners are correct, then you do for the ABCube method, then you do left and right with yellow and white or left and right. So let's displace this so we can work on it. Out where you're doing formula B. This is the top. The two columns are the left and the center. Up, up, down, down. Now the green and bring the green to the front so it matches. It's going to move over there. Up, up, down, down. Looking at, here's the red, yellow, here's the yellow. Bring the red to the front. Move it to the side. Up, up, down, down. Here's the yellow and blue. Bring blue to the front. Up, up, down, down. Here's orange and yellow. Bring the orange to the front. Up, up, down, down. Now, at this point in time, either the centers are correct and the corners are not, or we can solve for the corners, for the centers. Let's do this again. Up, up, down, down. We're moving yellow to the left. Yellow and green. Bring green to the front. Up, up, down, down. There's red. Bring red to the front. Up, up, down, down. Blue. Bring blue to the front. Up, up, down, down. Orange. Bring orange to the front. Up, up, down, down. Now, when the yellow and white are left and right, the corners and edges are done, the next step is to solve the side edges. White goes down, and we're going to, the centers are correct. We're going to leave these centers correct. We're going to displace one yellow so that we can work with the corner pieces, the edge pieces one at a time. So we're going to displace one yellow. So formula B, the top, the left, and the one center. Up, up, down, down. And it moved this piece here, this piece here, and this piece now doesn't have a yellow on it, so it's the one we're going to work on. We're going to, it's red and blue, so we're going to hold on to the top. We're going to rotate the blue so that the blue is in front on the corners, the bottom. And so it's blue and red, yellow, orange is this way, red's this way, so we're going to move this cube in this direction. Formula B, top row and 2 columns. The columns are where it's going to end up and where it begins. So this is where it's going to end up. This is our first column. This is our second column. So I move out of the way, up, back, second up, reverse, out of the way, down, back, down, set the top, and we continue. Okay, so here's the on top that doesn't have a yellow is orange and blue. Hold it to bring the blue corners to the front, so that this cube matches the blue corners. It's orange. Orange goes this way, so it's going in this direction. So this is our first column. This is our second column. We start by moving away from the action. Up, in, up, away, down, in, down. Set the top. Look for the cube that doesn't have the yellow on top. Red and green is already matches the front. Green is in this direction. Start by moving it away, away, up, back, second up, away, down, back, second, down. Orange and green does not have yellow on top. This is the U we're placing. It already matches the corners. It's going in this direction, so our columns are this column and this column. So we start by moving it away, up, back, second up, away, down, back, second down. Again, okay, and now we have the yellow has found its way back to the top. But, so we look to see whether the sides are right. This cube is not correct, so we're going to place this cube in here, away, up, in, second up, away, down, in, second down. Orange to blue. Start by moving it away, up, back, up, away, down, back, down. Now we're working with the red and green. Rotate the green corners to the front, the bottom. Red is this direction, so we move it away, up, back, up, away, down, back, down. Set the top. Now one more piece here. Move it over to here. We've got green to orange, away, up, back, up, away, down, back, down. And one more, red to blue, up, up, down, down, and this one is done. If we want to, let's try this again. Let's say that instead of keeping the centers, let's see if we can keep the edges. So let's move the edges so that they're correct in one place. Okay, and now we're going to treat these. I'm treating these as a 3x3 just to show you that's what caused the problem, so that's how we resolve the problem as well. So I'm going to displace this orange, this yellow, up, up, down, down. So the yellow went down here. Now we're working on the top that does not have yellow. We've got green and orange. Bring the front so that the green matches the corners. Okay, and red is this way, orange is this way, so this is going to go over here. We move it away, up, in, second up, away, down, in, second down, set the top, green and orange, green and red, bring the green corners to the front, red is to the left, so I move it away, up, back, up, away, down, back, down. Blue matches the corners already, red is to the right, move this piece away, up, back, up, away, down, back, down, set the top. And so we've kept the edges that we had. Here we let the edges go and they came back. Here we're keeping the edges, which means we now have to, the centers have been incorrectly placed. Again, this is because to get that corner parity, you did the centers first and then the edges. And it looks like it's solid, but it was if they were in the correct place, the corners would have worked as well. So we need to move the reds up to where the red goes, and we're going to do that one at a time. So formula B again, top, and the two columns are the center columns this time. So we're going to start with this cube, and I'm looking for my marker and I don't have it. All right, so start with this cube. We move it up to the top. We need to rotate the top so that this cube is in a different column. If we go this way, it's still in the same column, so we have to move it this way. So this is the second up. Reverse, down, back, down, and set the top. Okay, we'll do this again. We're working with this corner, and we line it up so that it will go with the cube that's incorrect. We go up, move it into a different column, second up, which puts it to the back, reverse, down, reverse, down. Okay, now this one is lined up with an incorrect piece, so that's good. So we go up, move it to a different column. Again, if we go this way, it's the same column, so we have to move it to a different column. Second up, reverse, down, and set the top. One more red, line it up so that with an incorrect piece. Up, move it to a different column. Second up, different column. Down, back, down. Okay, now the blues need to go up now. Up, second, rotate, second up, rotate, down, back, down. Set the top. Okay, this blue, let's line it up with this piece. Okay, so this piece goes up, move it to a second column, second up, reverse, down, reverse, down. Again, this blue is lined up with this piece, goes up, move, second up, back, down, set the top. One more blue, line it up, go up, over, second up, back, down. And now we have the orange and green, so we fix those together. This piece goes up, moves to a different column, and up again, puts it to the back. Reverse, down, back, down. Set the top. Okay, line it up, over, second up, over, back down, reverse, back down. And two more to do it, one at a time. Up, reverse, other column, second up, reverse, down, back, down. Set the top, and we have one more. Line it up, over, down, down. Now, here's what happened with when they had the parity. We saw that when we fixed the tops, the corners, the edges need to be fixed. So again, yellow and white are left and right. We're going to place a cube down here to get it there. Up, up, down, down. Here's yellow and blue and yellow. Bring blue to the front. In this first column, second column. Away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. Or yellow and orange, bring orange to the front. Away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. Green, bring green to the front. Away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. Bring red to the front. Away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. And so the yellow and white are correct now. And so we move the center so that it is correctly placed. And now we can place the edges. Now these we have 3 to place, and we can do that. So we displace the yellow so that we can work on the side cubes. This formula B, first column, second column. Away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. Look at the back. Blue and red does not have yellow on it. We bring the blue corners to the front, and red goes in this direction. So we start by moving it away, away, first up, back, second up, away, down, back, second down. Blue and orange, bring blue corners to the front. It's moving this direction, so start by moving it away. First up is where it's going to land. Second up is where it is to begin with. Away, down, back, down. And now we have a green and orange. It already matches the corners on the bottom. It's going in this direction, so it's where it's going to land and where it begins. So we move away, up, in, second up, away, down, back, second down. Set the top, and we're done. So that was fun. The reason why we do, the reason why ABCube does the corners first is that you have a roughly a 50% chance of getting a parity on any row that you cannot see the center, the absolute center. And so if you do the corners first, then you undo that parity before you have to, so you don't have to unsolve it later on. So we do the corners first, and then the corners dictate what the colors are going to be. We place the edges between the corners where they belong individually, and then then you have a cage. You have the box method. Then we're going to the centers again. So formula A brings your chosen color to the top, including the middle. If you use these two. Hello. So if your columns, if this is the row you're using, and this is the column you're using, and then doing formula A will be out, down, in, up, and it will give you boxes on all sides. You can do that 3 times. Out, down, in, up, and once more. Out, down, in, up. 3 times is a cycle repeat to the middle. Again, formula A, if you use the bottom and the right, we'll switch these two and twist them as it does. And 6 times is a complete cycle. So we've got out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up, and two more will take us back to the beginning. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. Okay, that's it. That's how you undo the parities for the corner parity, and it's the reason why. Again, the only time there's a parity, it is because one of your rows is 1/4 turn off. Now that I've finished the tutorial, do I have any quick questions before I end the stream? Anybody have it? Anybody want to chat with me? All right. I will be streaming again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Sunshine signing off.